Whether you have dreams of retiring to Central America before your 40th birthday or working until your company ushers you out the door with a party and a gold watch at age 75, retirement planning is something none of us can afford to neglect. It's not difficult to do, but does require that we think about a time in our lives that, for some of us, may seem too far away to be a priority. The beauty of planning for retirement earlier rather than later, however, is that it gives us the gift of options. Even in the face of wildly volatile financial markets, like we experienced beginning in the fall of 2008, we must not become complacent. If we accumulate a sufficient nest egg early, perhaps that sailing excursion around the world can happen at age 50 instead of at 65. Or perhaps our savings can provide needed income if we're faced with unexpected challenges, such as an illness that leaves us completely unable to work. One of the most important skills to master in retirement planning is not some complex financial calculation, but a simple concept called delayed gratification. This is the ability to make a sacrifice in the present moment because you know the heightened benefits that you'll receive from it in the future. Delayed gratification requires that you shift your priorities from present-day wants or needs to what you estimate you'll want or need in the future. When you have an investment plan for retirement in place, there's no need to worry about your financial future. You can live fully in the moment, knowing that your retirement money is accumulating and working for you. The best retirement plans put your investing on autopilot and force you to pay yourself first. Withdrawals from paychecks or bank accounts on a regular basis make investing less painful because, as creatures of habit, we adapt our budget to the remaining amount. As you move through life, your ideas about retirement will surely change. The stereotypical concept of retirement as a time to melt into a rocking chair has been turned on its head. Don't let that outdated view of retirement keep you from planning for a safe and flexible financial future. Modern retirees aren't necessarily old or unhealthy. Many middle-aged people have joined the ranks of the quote retired, but you wouldn't know it. They remain extremely active in business pursuits that earn income, albeit perhaps much less than their earnings at the height of their career. Retirement is becoming synonymous with a phase of life that offers exciting choices and options. Once your primary bring-home-the-bacon career ends, you may find a passion for a second career. Perhaps you'll start a business, go back to school, invent a new product, or devote yourself to a volunteer cause. Or perhaps you'll want to pursue activities that you had no time for when you were busy working. It could be golfing, gardening, traveling, exercising, or simply spending quality time with friends and family. Whatever you have in mind for a fulfilling retirement, the responsibility for creating and executing that plan is yours alone. No one can anticipate your wants and needs for the future better than you. Even if you decide to work with a professional financial planner, you'll need to clearly articulate your unique vision for retirement. Even though many people are earning incomes from primary and secondary careers well past the typical retirement age of 65, Americans are living longer. This is certainly a good thing, but it means that few will have the vigor to work up until the day they die. There will be many years to provide for ourselves after we move past our highest income-earning years. More spending means you'll need a bigger nest egg to last those remaining years. Statistics show that if you're 65, you can expect to live another 15 years on average. And if you live to be 75, you're probably going to make it to your 86th birthday. So if you want to retire early at 55, you could possibly need enough savings and income to last you another 30 years or more. Our national longevity is the reason why Social Security's full retirement age is gradually increasing. When Social Security benefits began in 1935, the average life expectancy was under age 60. Workers born before 1942 were eligible to receive full Social Security benefits at age 65. But for those born between the years 1943 and 1959, your full retirement age is 66. And if you were born in 1960 or later, your full retirement isn't available until you reach age 67. The earliest age you can start receiving Social Security retirement benefits remains at 62, regardless of the year you were born. However, if you elect to take Social Security retirement early, you receive benefits at a permanently reduced rate. To qualify to receive Social Security retirement benefits, you must generally work a minimum of 10 years. As of this recording, the maximum benefit for a person fully retiring in 2009 is $2,323 per month. This is based on having had earnings at the maximum taxable amount for every year since you were 21 years old. Social Security statements are mailed out each year about 3 months before your birthday once you reach the age of 25. Remember that the statement won't include any income that didn't have Social Security taxes withheld. Here's a quick tip. Take advantage of the online retirement planner at ssa.gov, the Social Security website. This is a handy way to estimate your future retirement benefits. These resources are important in helping you plan for your financial future. If you or anyone you care about are putting off retirement planning or avoiding it altogether because you're counting on Social Security benefits for your income, consider some disturbing facts. Number 1, the average benefit for a retired worker in 2009 is $1,153 per month, or just $13,836 per year. Social Security is the only source of income for at least 21% of retirees over the age of 65. Number 2, we know the system is facing a deficit. The recent Social Security statements include a disclaimer that says, quote, "The law governing benefit amounts may change because by 2041, the payroll taxes collected will be enough to pay only about 78% of scheduled benefits," end quote. So if you were born in 1974 or later, the government is telling you not to get your hopes up about anything more than 78% of the benefits you're expecting. Number 3, medical expenses in retirement can be daunting. Medicare benefits do not begin until age 65, even if you elect to take early retirement at 62. Without a supplemental health insurance policy, the average retiree can expect to incur huge medical costs that are not covered by Medicare. I'm sure you know where I'm going with this, and because you're taking the time to learn about retirement planning, I know you're not going to settle for less than you deserve in retirement. The bottom line is that we are forced to take retirement much more seriously than were those of previous generations. Everyone, young or old, must have their personalized retirement plan in place above and beyond Social Security. Think of it as your retirement insurance policy. Unless some very drastic reforms happen quickly with Social Security, it's not wise to count on those funds to provide the retirement of your dreams. Think of them as a supplement to the meat and potatoes of your own retirement plan. Be proactive to provide the bulk of your retirement funds from your own savings. Then, if all or a portion of what you expect to receive from Social Security is there for you, those will be sweet checks to put in the bank. What about trying to save and meet retirement goals in a down financial market? The state of the economy must be taken into consideration because it will affect the returns you're able to get on your invested money. Successful retirement plans strike a balance between your loftiest goals, the reality of what you can afford to invest, and the overall state of the current financial markets. We'll address these important concerns, but we need to attack this planning process that I'm talking about in a logical order. The very first step in creating a retirement plan is to assess your financial needs. This can only be estimated once you have a goal regarding two variables: when you want to retire and how much money you'll need to provide the lifestyle you intend to enjoy. There is no right or wrong answer to questions about when you should retire or how much money you should have to do it.